Daniel Gittleman here, Artistic Director and Conductor of your Dayton Philharmonic Orchestra. That's the beginning of a little piano piece by Tchaikovsky from his children's album called A New Doll. I've been thinking about Tchaikovsky for a lot the last few weeks while I've been working on assembling the replay stream of Sleeping Beauty, The Legend of Briar Rose, a production that Dayton Ballet did a couple of seasons back. And I've been playing Tchaikovsky at the piano also. But this piece, that little opening phrase that you heard of, I think is really special because it shows so much about what makes Tchaikovsky an amazing and just an amazing composer. So that's a little bit of that little piece, The New Doll. The next page is a very different piece. Beautiful, melancholy Tchaikovsky. The title of that piece is The Sick Doll. So we have the cute little piece for the new doll and the sort of mock, sad piece for the sick doll. And I thought, oh, that's cute, a nice little pair of things. And then I turned the page to the next piece, and it's this. The Doll's Burial. Now, I don't know why it hit me that hard playing that little piece, but it did. Maybe it's the sad times that we've been living through, but something just really touched me about just the beauty of the piece, but also that little sequence in a child's album of simple pieces for kids to play, that Tchaikovsky, who had great sadness in his life, and whose sadness sometimes motivated some of his most beautiful music, could put those same feelings in these three little pieces. It also dawned on me, you know, a child playing those pieces, that might be their very first experience of sickness and loss of a loved one. And it just felt like a very poignant thing for Tchaikovsky to put into his music. And also there was one tiny little detail in it that just touched me so much. It's right there at the very end in that last phrase. Now, he very easily, because the left hand has been doing that sort of funeral march motive pretty much throughout the whole piece, he could have done it this way. And it would have made perfect sense, but instead he does this. Where the last note of the melody is by itself, and then the drums of the funeral march come in. And there's just something about that lonely little middle C that I found just incredibly touching. So I don't mean this to be a downer, because Tchaikovsky's music is not always sad like that. And in fact, I wanted to share with you, to finish today's Piano Bench Chat, which is number 22, I wanted to share a little something with you that's not from the Sleeping Beauty replay stream, which will debut at the end of August as one of our DPAA Summer Streams. This is actually an outtake. It's a first attempt at coming up with a video representation of the wonderful Bluebird dance that Paul Gillam did early on in the process of assembling the stream, which was probably about a month or so ago. I didn't yet have a video version of this dance to work with, and I only had, I think, 2 still images of the dance. And so I tried to put something together with what I had that would work. It's kind of fun. In the end, we got video coverage, and that's what Karen Russo-Burke wanted to do, and it's much better that way. But I thought it would be a fun outtake to share with you, and also a little tease for the upcoming Sleeping Beauty, the Story of Briar Rose stream. So I hope you enjoy this, and I'll see you next week for the next Piano Bench Chat.